Hi girls, guys, and non-binary pals. It's your boy Carter here, back with another video. Today on my channel, I thought I would talk about anxiety and panic attacks and how to deal with them in public, as I deal with anxiety and panic attacks all the time. I'm diagnosed with an anxiety and panic disorder, and I'm also diagnosed with PTSD, and so I get them due to my complex PTSD because my therapist and I both agree it is CPTSD, but because that's not in the DSM, I can't be medically diagnosed with PTSD. I can only be diagnosed with PTSD. It's very confusing shit, honestly. But yeah, so I hope this video helps somebody, and if you guys like what you see, please give this video a giant thumbs up and hit the red subscribe button to become a member of the hashtag Fighting Care Bears, and let's do this. Number 1 is remove yourself. This is very important, and this removing yourself, it could be anywhere. It could be in a bathroom. It could be just away from the crowd and to somewhere more quieter. It could be going on a walk and finding like a coffee shop that's quiet. It could be anything. I know for me, I usually try to find just somewhere a little more quieter. Maybe somewhere where I can sit, but if I can't sit, just somewhere where I can lean my head or my back against something. I remember at Pride, me and my fiance both were getting anxious, and I was feeling the anxiety start to work up, and this would have been an anxiety attack, not a panic attack, but me and my fiance, we were walking around and we bought cotton candy, and we found a bush that we could sit behind, and I could put my head against my knees for a second, and we could chill out, and we chilled and just stayed there where it was quiet, and there was barely any people. Like, there was a path and there's people walking by, but there's hardly any people walking by it, or there was no one stopping. Like, we were basically alone near this bush. It was a very hidden bush. That bush became my best friend that day, and I named it Bushy. Bushy boy. Yeah. Number 2 is a grounding technique that I use that I will honestly say it helps me, but it may not help you. Everyone's different. If you cannot remember it on the top of your head, write it down on a piece of paper and keep that piece of paper in your pocket or in your purse or somewhere, or have somebody guide you through it. My fiance guides me through it, and so does my friends whenever I'm with them, but I also have it written down on a piece of paper, so if I'm in the middle of an anxiety or panic attack and my brain just cannot think in the moment, I can just reach in for the piece of paper and know what to do. But yeah, it's the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method. So basically how you do the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method is, number 1 is you name 5 things that you can see. Pay attention to literally colors, anything, textures. It literally can be anything you see. Number 4 is 4 things you can feel. I'm just making sure I got that correctly because I always mess up the 5 senses. And this can be any sensations you feel. It can be anything, really. Just say how you feel. Or 4 things you can touch if you can't feel anything going on. So like my pants, maybe. I can touch those. That would be 1. 3 things you can hear. I can hear myself talk. I can also hear crickets outside. I'm joking, but I feel like there's crickets outside for some reason. I don't know why. And then you pay attention to 2 things you can smell, and then 1 thing you can taste. I hope that helps you guys. I really do. I really hope it does, because it helps me. And it helps some people I know. But I also know some people it doesn't help. Like, it depends on the person. You gotta really find techniques that work for you and try techniques that they may not work, and that can be discouraging, but the next one may. And if that one doesn't work, the next one may. Having BPD, that can be hard because I split and I'm just like, no, I'm not fucking doing it again. You gotta try to push through that though. It's hard. I know. Number 4 is focus if you can on an object. If you're in a mall or out, maybe there's a plant that you could stare at and focus all your energy, mind on the object. I don't know why I'm thinking of plants, okay? Do not judge me. Just plants, man. Plants are beautiful, and I want a plant so bad. but everybody's telling me I'm just being impulsive. Number 5 is recognize that you are having a panic attack and you will be okay. I know it can feel like you're having a heart attack, and that can make a panic attack a lot worse. So this may make it just a little bit easier to calm down if you are able to recognize that you are having a panic attack. I know that recognizing you are having a panic attack, though, is really hard. Do not worry. This can be really challenging at the start. Like, I know sometimes I still can't recognize that it's a panic attack because it can't be a panic attack in my head, but it's going to be okay, and you will be okay. And just try to tell yourself that it will be okay. Number 6 is take it slow and set goals. If you have social anxiety, or you know that like crowds or something triggers you, set goals. Maybe set that you stay in the crowded area for a certain amount of time. That's what I did at first. And now I can stay for longer. Like I go for like 4 hours now, and I'm really proud of myself. Part of it's because I try not to be scared for when the next panic attack is going to happen, or when the next anxiety attack is going to happen. And I tell myself that it's okay if I have one. I will just cope with it if it happens. But I know that's also really hard to do. But also just take it as slow as you have to. You will go longer, and it will get longer and longer each time. You got this. I did the Shawn Mendes concert last July, and I was really proud of myself because I haven't been in a crowded area that big in so long since my dance competition. And yeah, it takes time. It really takes time sometimes. Number 8, talk back to your anxiety voice. This can be really challenging, and it's really whatever mantra or whatever affirmations work for you. But some mantras you can use is that you are in control and your anxiety is not in control, or you are stronger than your anxiety. Whatever really works for you. Number 8 is try to sip water. I actually just recently read why this can help and is important, and I found it really interesting. And if I can, I will put like after this clip like something on the screen, or like something here, and let you guys read it because it was pretty interesting. It wasn't really anything big, like not big, it wasn't long, but it was interesting and big. Like I was just like, huh, I love learning new things like that. Number 9, and the last one I'm going to be talking about in this video, is make a calm playlist of songs that bring you comfort or calmness. It can be anything. I have a playlist for when I just need to calm down. I should maybe post that on Spotify, or maybe I should make that into a YouTube video and then post it on Spotify. I don't know. Let me know if you guys would like to see it or know what's on my calm playlist. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment what helps your guys' anxiety/panic attacks. And I love you guys, and stay positive, stay strong. You matter, you are valid, and you are worthy, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys!